Ladies and gentlemen, hookah. Hey, this is Dougie Rain, a.k.a. Mizras, a.k.a. Sweet Dougie Love. And I got on a phone with me Ian Campo from A Tribe Called Red, a.k.a. DJ Inden. How you doing, man?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm awesome. You know what? I don't. You probably don't remember it all, but me and my son got to meet you guys at the APCMA Awards in Winnipeg a few years back. Yeah. But anyway, it was a big thrill for my young son. He's a big fan. I'm a big fan. You know, since me and my brother have been doing the Heartbeat of Nation show here in Edmonton, we've been using A Tribe Called Red's as beats for our background music, and we've got great responses from everybody on it.
Right on.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're here to celebrate the 7th anniversary of Electric Powwow. Let's have a great big hookah from everybody! So why don't you tell us a little bit about Electric Powwow?
Well, the Electric Powwow came up as an idea to have a party for Indigenous people by Indigenous people. And that's basically all that we wanted to do. So we were 4 Indigenous DJs at the time, and we decided that we just wanted to be Indigenous DJs and throw a party that was geared towards Indigenous younger people, like not necessarily youth, but people of age and majority and above. So we did a lot of our flyering at the student centers, the Native student centers at the schools around Ottawa. And, geared it towards Native youth, but not limited to. So everybody, we were all established DJs. So it was a good party. And the first one that we had was an overwhelming success. Because we realized that there wasn't really spaces where Indigenous people felt comfortable going out in public. Being from northern communities and coming to a city for school, they never really felt a safe space to go out, or a place where they felt comfortable, like back home. Back home, everybody was like that. And here it's kind of a culture shock. So so since then we haven't really stopped. We had them once a month for 7 years, and it's coming up to our 7th year. This Saturday, actually, at the same club.
At the Babylon.
Yeah, at Babylon Club. Yeah.
At the Babylon in Ottawa.
Yes, it is.
That's really cool, man. I totally feel you. I like my powwow beats. At the same time, I do like fresh new stuff. And the very first time I heard Electric Powwow, I was floored. It's like I like my reggaeton beats. I like R&B. I like dance hall music. And when I heard you guys, I was like, wow. And these guys are Indigenous. These guys are Aboriginal. These guys are Indian. It's like, wow. It's like I can't say enough about what you guys did in going mainstream. And, you guys have a ton of accolades and awards as a result of your efforts.
Yeah. It's not necessarily like the awards that mean as much to me as saying we heard a story where at a school a kid carved in A Tribe Called Red on a desk. You know what I mean? And to me that means the world. To me that means that there's some kid out there that we relate to, that this kid relates to us in a way that he feels that nobody else, or she feels that nobody else can understand, and that's really, really important to us.
Absolutely. It's almost the same concept of just your regular old powwow. Powwows connect people, drums connect people, dancers connect people, and you guys, you basically did the same thing, just on a different level, just in a very different way. And again, it's inspiring, even for guys at my age.
Yeah, well, all we really did, when it comes to the music, we just took dance music and mixed it with dance music, right? So it wasn't like we didn't really, we kind of not updated it, but making music has always been a part of our tradition, no matter what we did. It's always been a part of us. So when you take hunting, for example, hunting, because we're using a gun, doesn't make it any less traditional, right? So
I get you. I feel you.
When something comes along that changes the technology of how we're doing it, it doesn't change the fact that it's still traditional to us, So if it's any type of music, it's still Indigenous music, and it's still coming from a place,
Yeah.
So yeah.
So tell us about your new single.
Our new single. Which one?
Working for the Government.
The Buffy St. Marie single.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun. That came out a few years ago. Like that original track, Buffy's track, came out a few years ago.
Yeah.
And she asked if we were interested in doing something together. Like, she reached out to us, and that was like one of those moments, one of those moments where you realize that the career has taken a sort of amazing swing when Buffy St. Marie's reaching out to see if you can do a remix of her song.
Yeah.
So we got to do one, and I love it. I'm really excited about it. I call it it's going to be played at every Indigenous wedding from now on, I think. That's what it has, that vibe. Has that vibe where my mom's generation can love it, and we can still love it too.
Well, that's great. You have a new album?
We're working on an album.
Okay. Tell us about your upcoming work.
Well, we're working on an album right now where it's completely collaborative, and it's with people from all over the world and all over genres. That's about all I can say right now.
Well, I'm excited for it, and I'm sure a whole lot of people out there are really excited for it. Ladies and gentlemen, the upcoming tour dates in November is Boulder, Colorado, Oakland, California, San Francisco. Check out ATribeCalledRed.com. Also, A Tribe Called Red is on Facebook. Find them, like their page. Pump these guys out. Ian, is there anything else you'd like to say or add right now?
No, I just want to say thank you so much for all the work you're doing. It's really, really important, and everyone really appreciates it.
Well, you know what? Thank you, Ian, for providing us with a little inspiration. Thank you for what's the word? I don't even have a perfect word. You know what? There is no perfection. You guys are just growing and growing and growing, and you guys are worldwide. Let's all have some worldwide love for A Tribe Called Red, ladies and gentlemen. Ian, thank you very much.
My pleasure. Thank you so much. You're good.